Hi everybody, I'm Nina Taylor, and here is your gospel news. Gospel psalmist, vocalist, and songwriter Ernest Pugh's 5-octave vocal range and clear delivery have made him unnatural for interpreting gospel ballads. A Memphis, Tennessee native, Pugh showed tremendous singing talent even as a child, and by his teens, he was singing with Orlando Draper as a backup vocalist. Pugh entered the military service. Following his discharge, dabbled in acting, appearing in several stage plays. Eventually, he began appearing on various gospel-oriented television shows. His first album, Ernest Pugh Live, A Worshipper's Perspective, 2006, followed by Seasons Change a year later in 2007. Live, Rain on Us, arrived in 2009, and a fourth album, Earnestly Yours, Christmas with Ernest Pugh in 2012, the year he relocated to Houston, Texas. Win, Worship in Nassau Experience, which was recorded in the Bahamas in 2013. Just Worship in 2014, and the compilation Hidden Treasures and Collaborations in 2015. It became Pugh's fifth and sixth releases to reach the top 10 of Billboard's Gospel Albums charts. In September 2017, he dropped the single Survive, the full-length album, which was released later on in October. Sounds of Blackness, a 40-person choir and a 10-piece orchestra led by Gary Hines, combined traditional African music with urban soul to become one of the most distinctive and popular contemporary gospel groups. Over the course of their career, the group won many awards from organizations as diverse as the Grammys and the NAACP. Russell Knight formed the group that would prove to be the origins of Sounds of Blackness in 1969 at St. Paul, Minnesota's McAllister College. It wasn't until 1971 when Gary Hines was hired as their musical director. The group developed its own identity. Hines opened the group up to an entire community and expanded their musical scope to concentrate on all aspects of black music. The group's national debut album, The Evolution of Gospel, was largely produced by Jam and Lewis and received strong reviews. The pair produced the group's next two records, the 1992 album The Night Before Christmas, a musical fantasy, and 1994's Africa to America, The Journey of the Drum, as well. Their success meant that the group could branch out into Time for Healing, which was released in May of 1997. Time for Healing was the first self-produced Sounds of Blackness album. The group followed with Reconciliation in 1999 and landed a gig at the White House that New Year's Eve. Based in Jonesboro, Arkansas, singer-songwriter Zach Williams led the Southern rock band Zach Williams and the Reformation before turning toward inspirational music in his solo career, scoring a Christian hit single with 2016's Chainbreaker. After capturing a live set in a Nashville prison, he delivered his sophomore album, Rescue Story, in 2019. Born in Pensacola, Florida, Williams was raised in Jonesboro, Arkansas. In 2007, he formed the Reformation with guitarist Josh Copeland, Robbie Rigsby, Red Dorton, and drummer Creed Slater. Over the next 5 years, he toured the South and on occasion even Europe. They cut 2 independent albums, 2009's Electric Revival and 2011's A Southern Offering. They disbanded in 2012. Here's your blazing hot praise top 10 gospel songs for this week. Number 10, James Fortune and Deborah Carolina with I Am. Number 9, Charles Jenkins and Fellowship Chicago with Keep the Faith. Number 8, Travis Green, Won't Let Go. 7, John P. Key, Zaccardi Cortez with I Made It Out. 6, The Clark Sisters, Victory. 5, Dietrich Haddon, Open Door Season. 4, Kirk Franklin, Just For Me. 3, Jermaine Dolly featuring Miranda Curtis, Pull Us Through. 2, Zaccardi Cortez with You Don't Know. And number 1 now for 5 weeks, Pastor Mike Jr. with Big. That's your blazing hot praise top 10 gospel songs and your gospel news. I'm Nina Taylor, reminding you to connect with me on all social media and write me at thegospelnewswithnina@gmail.com. Now, let's get back to more great gospel music on this great station.